welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Raydra. You've seen me before, so hit that like and subscribe, okay? We are here to react to this video right here. So, is getting a 4 star a problem in Wuthering Waves? Let's see, there's a lot of people that want 4 stars in the game, so that there's not only 5 stars. But at the same time, 4 stars are not as strong as 5 stars. So I don't know. What's the hype over it? Is what I don't understand.
Four-star characters in gacha games have always been a sketchy and lucrative topic. They are generally weaker than normal 5 stars, they
Mm-hmm.
have a more ordinary design, and they tend to be less straightforward to obtain. At least, that's the case for most gacha games.
Mm-hmm.
Wuthering Waves is no exception, but it seems that going forward, when the new update launches, the new 4-star will be introduced in the latter half of the update, alongside a rerun of the old character. This is
Mm-hmm.
both a good and bad thing depending on which side of the equation you're on. If you're
Mm-hmm.
new to the game, or if you skipped the character the first time they came around, then great. You get a new 4-star, along the rerunning 5-star, probably, but what if you already got that character on their first run? Are you punished for picking up this character early and will have to risk getting an unwanted wave ban for an old character just for a new 4-star?
Mm-hmm.
My name is Void Enigma, and I'll be discussing the 4-star topic because it's going to be really controversial depending on which side of the fence you're on. Now, before we even begin, I have to give kudos where kudos is due, but we'll also talk about the implications of this concept on a whole. You can purchase any new upcoming 4-star character from the
Yes.
shop for 80 corals when their banner is dropped, which is equivalent to 10 wishes. This is a fantastic option that Kuro Games implemented. However, it's still quite expensive from a broader aspect.
Actually.
80 Afterglow Coral is actually quite a lot. You can purchase a 5-star wave band or sequence for 360, so that's 1/4 of a wave band. These take quite a while to get, so trading 80 for a new 4-star might not be the best option for a lot of us, considering that wave bands for 4 stars cost 55.
And more for a
Still,
free to
it's an
play.
option that exists, which is absolutely great, especially when we compare it to other games that still haven't updated their shop in over 4 years. Jabs aside, personally, I am a character collector in gacha games, but I will very easily skip a 5-star that I don't like. As for the
Mm-hmm.
4 stars, ideally, I'd like to have them. It really bums me out that I'm pulling for Shorekeeper and I have absolutely zero chance of getting Yohu. At the rate of which Wuwa is going with 5-star designs, it's getting increasingly difficult to actually skip characters because they keep
Yeah.
topping their last character in design and kit. It's crazy to think that they keep getting better. Either way, I'd love to get the new 4 stars when the new character gets released, but this
Absolutely. Every single one of the characters, one by one, the design, the details, the everything has increased. Shan Li was when she came out, it's like her visuals, her movement, all of it, her gameplay, it's insane. And if you have seen, well, you already seen Shorekeeper, she's already top too. And then Camellia, it's coming. And we know, like, she's a fan favorite. A lot of people are waiting for her. So, yeah, her design is gonna be peak too. Actually, if let me think, let me say something. With Yuhu, compared to other 4 stars, she has mechanics that other 4 stars don't have. She's also like, her personality is like very nice, very bubbly too. So I'm like, if they made Yuhu like this, what are they gonna make in the ladder? Cause wow, for a 4 star, uh, everything that she does is incredible. Like her animations, I mean, and stuff. Wow.
Creates a bit of a dilemma. If I don't want the character in the second half, but I really want that 4-star being featured here, I mean, do I really want to spend 80 curl when I can easily get that character in 10 pulls? At the end of the day, this is a gacha game, but this is really leading into the FOMO of actually wanting that next character. And that leads us to our next issue. The 4-star rates in Wuthering Waves sucks. But you know what doesn't suck? Leaving a like on this video and subscribing to the channel. So yeah, make sure to not suck and leave
Do
an
it.
unsucked like on this video. You can get lucky, or you can get extremely unlucky. For instance, in my case, I was very unlucky to get dungeon sequences as I only have S2, despite me doing quite a lot of pulls on Shorekeeper's banner.
Oh.
Meanwhile, let's say I wanted Yang Yang. Well, yeah, I would have had about 8 or 9 of her.
I
because
mean.
that's all I got on this banner. Leaving it to luck is what makes a gacha, but what if you get so unlucky and you end up pulling none of the 4-star character that you actually wanted? Not
Yeah, it's
only
harder
that,
to get
but
a
some
4-star.
people can actually get lucky in the wrong way. Imagine you have a guaranteed saved and somehow the game decides that today is the day that you will get a character at 3 pity. It can feel really bad cashing in your 5-star early for a 4-star that isn't really even worth any of the pulls. I know for a fact that some people will gamble rather than spending the 80 coral for a certain 4-star, and they will certainly get unlucky or lucky and celebrate or swear for vengeance against the gods that is luck.
To me, I really
This
don't
gets
care about the coral that
exponentially worse
much.
if you're going for sequences for 4-stars, but good thing that the sequences aren't as valuable as they are in certain games. I'm sure you've all heard of the horror stories of getting a C6 Faruzan or Chevruz. Sure, they'll throw you a Faruzan once every 4 years, but getting them on the banner is actually going to be a horrible situation. With such coveted constellations being the C6 of both of these characters, along with many other characters,
So
you're
is
just really
Faruzan
going
that
to
good
really,
in
really want
Genshin
that
Impact?
power up to boost your main DPS, but getting that power up is really going to cost you so much. Theoretically, you could continue to pull and just never get these characters and get many 5-stars and not even pull the character once.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen normally, but it still happens to some people, which is crazy to think about. This can change in the future depending on how Kuro Games decides to make their characters, but for the most part, each new 4-star is very functional at C0. This does, however, beg the question, why did they stray so far from their winning format? Kuro Games has another game that we're all well aware of, Punishing Grey Raven, which has the best format for getting a 4-star character. The first time that a character comes out, you simply select the 4-star, you get the character guaranteed in 10 pulls. Nice. Otherwise, you pull for the character on the standard banner, you get that same 4-star character.
Yeah,
at
all of the
80% rate.
characters in
These
Punishing Grey
characters
Raven are
actually
so
called
cool.
A ranks, but still the same concept overall. Other games like Limbus Company also have a shard system where you can get that new character a lot easier for less shards than you would actually spend on a limited banner character.
Okay.
It shouldn't be that hard a concept to get a 4-star character in my opinion.
Right.
Sometimes I feel Wuwa is inspired by Genshin Impact a bit too much, but overall they still amp up their gacha by making the character straight up obtainable, thanks to the coral. I'd love to see a path to guarantee certain 4-stars. Maybe if you lose
Yeah.
the character, you can get the 4-star, so you spend a minimum of 20 to 30 pulls for a 4-star of your choice. Because it's going to become a point that we actually have every single 4-star at max sequences. So when pulling on a new banner, we really want that new 4-star instead of just getting the old 4-stars or leaving it to luck. With the way the gacha works, you can either get lucky or get severely and brutally screwed over the gacha odds. And let me tell you, more often than not, you're getting. This is going to have drastically different views depending on who you are.
Okay.
If you are a day one player who pulled Gion and are completely happy with him, but you want Yohu, then you're going to be aggravated with not being able to pull for Yohu without
Listen,
risking.
guys. Yang is a character that you can turn off your brain with. That's I. Many people will be like, "No, keep him at C0." I want him completely, and like every time that he comes in a banner, I will pull for him because I want all of his sequences. I want him completely. He is my husband, and I want him. So I will keep pulling for her I mean, for him, I'm not saving for Camellia. So yeah.
Asking another Geon or just losing it 50-50. If you skip Geon, or if you're a new player, and you kinda want an aerial dragon mob slaying general, then you're psyched with the fact that you can pull for Geon and get a functional healer to help you clear your towers faster. In
I
the
just
future,
like
this
Yang a
will
lot.
change as well because other rerun characters may be wanted characters that you didn't get a chance to pull, or they'll end up being characters that you have absolutely no desire to get. Then there's a camp of people who just don't care and don't want Yahoo. While healers will always be valuable, if you have both Verena and Shorekeeper, then she's probably an easy skip. She does seem really
Yeah.
entertaining though, and the whole gambling thing as a whole entire concept seems really fun. Let me know what you all think about the situation. How
Yeah,
it
it's
can
her
be fixed
gameplay
for
that
everyone.
sells her.
It may
Because she
be
has
an
a really
impossible
nice
fix,
gameplay.
but how would Kuro Games satisfy the most people overall? Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and also consider
Yo,
subscribing, as
everybody
that's the
likes
best way to
Dungeon.
help this channel out. This has been Void Enigma, and until next time, Enigma out.
Okay, Enigma. I agree with him. And most and everything. It's just 4 star characters are not as strong as 5 star characters. And down the line, there's always gonna be a 5 star character is gonna do a better job. So I don't care if I get the 4 star or I don't get the 4 star. I can actually as well like even when you pull on other banners that are further down the line, you can get said character even if it's not rate up. So you will get them eventually. So don't worry. You don't need to get her right now. Well, that's me. That's signing out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.